Hello! Happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I'm bad days right now. How are y'all doing? I know, rare morning stream. I feel like never happened. I know, super cozy today. And probably a good chunk of the month. For the occasion, for the holiday, you know. But how are you all doing? Also, welcome on in, Raid, GB, Minnow. Oh, it actually sounds no notification? What? No, they would never. Just finishing your lunch break? Nice, nice. Get anything? Have anything good? Inquiring minds want to know. That's still sensitive, what the fuck? So, today's stream's gonna be pretty short, so because I do have work, so not gonna be a long stream. Hey, welcome on in, Josh. Hope you're doing well. So, probably gonna be a couple reactions and I'm not sure after that. It would depend on time. Cause I didn't get as up running as soon as I'd have like to. Because y'all missed the scuff. I really wasn't hungry, so you just played some games. Good, good. Nice, nice. Okay, that's not updating. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Doing good at Five Guys for the first time. Not bad, not bad. I haven't had Five Guys in years. So I haven't had I do miss their fries. Hey, welcome on in. I'm just gonna say AJ. It's like I'm gonna butcher that if I try and read that. I'm terrible with names. Yeah, I think the last time I had Five Guys was when I was down in Virginia, I'm pretty sure. So it's been a while. It's been a few years at least. And I know that even though we have we do have a Five Guys like in distance, I don't want it that badly to make the trip.
Zero Dragon!
Leroy. So, I don't remember if I've told you guys because they, all the chaos and the whole, like, government shutdown and everything that happened. I, unfortunately, they told me no when, I asked them about possibly, streaming up there at the, Air Force Museum. They told me no, so I unfortunately cannot take you guys with me. So, not all is lost. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna check it out because I still want to see the museum. I'm gonna take a whole ton of pictures and a whole bunch of photos. And I'm just gonna flood Discord when I go. And maybe if you guys want, we can go through them on stream. Oh, like, I am super excited, like... I'm not going next week. I'm going the week after next. And apparently I was told I need to go to this, wing place or whatever that's up there, too. So I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah, like, I'm gonna take so many photos. I'm gonna take so many. No, so, I know y'all know that I like learning a lot. Let it be even about history, food, culinary. I basically just like learning about pretty much anything about the world. So, I wouldn't be going to that museum either. I gotta get good food too. Oh yeah, of course. Look, listen, if I'm spending like... Because I don't drive, I've mentioned this, so if I'm spending money to have one of my friends run me up there, we are making an entire day, like, I'm gonna go to the museum, they can go do whatever the fuck they want up there. And then, we gotta get the good food. We gotta have good food. We have to. Good food is a requirement. The back hangar has the Valkyrie in it and some other cool planes. Oh, bet. Although, I still might ask when I go up there, though, but... They seemed pretty adamant that it was not an option. No, it wasn't in the museum. The place I was told it wasn't in the museum. It was someplace outside the museum. I can't remember what it was called now, though. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a restaurant and museum to be very, good. Because you don't usually go to museums and stuff for the food. You generally, you go to them for other stuff. And then they just hope that you're hungry enough to go there, to go to the place in the building instead of heading outside and going somewhere else. So, as I do plan on going through the entire museum, so is there anything for those of you guys who have already been there? Is there anything I should specifically look out for to go look at? Anything specific? Granted, I'm gonna go through the entire place anyway, but if there's anything like super notable that I should go look at, I'd like to know. God, I miss my good coffee. Hey, welcome on in, Queen. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see, what do we want to watch today? Because I only got like an hour an hour and change right now, so yeah, it's a change. It's my previous model, but I felt like being a little festive, and I don't have my other I don't have my other model set up for certain assets, so it's gonna have to do for now until I get around to setting that up. It's adorable. It is pretty cute. It is. Oh, it 100% is sweater weather. I know when I was on my way to work yesterday, I finally got stuck in my driveway. Because, like, the first time we got snow, we didn't get anything that, like, lasted. And then Monday night, it was just like, I'm gonna snow, and I'm gonna leave some inches. I'm gonna leave a bunch of ice and make everything miserable. And I got so stuck with my sister's neighbor who worked to and back from work that we were legitimately considering if I was going to have to call in because we could not, because we were having such a hard time getting unstuck. Because the place the property management is absolutely freaking dog shit when it comes to weather shit. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, don't keep your taps on a drip or whatever for like below freezing weather and stuff, but when it comes to like actually like clearing the parking lots and shit, they are they're so bad. They're so terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure out of the like 4 years I have lived here, they have only had a reasonable time, and by that I mean not like the end of the day for some context there, that they had it cleared before sundown. Always have a strap or chain just in case chase or traction mats. Yeah. Although, with how icy it is, I'm not really sure how good that would have been. Because it was like the entire, like, section. From all the way down to the road. It was like a giant ice slide. It was ass. It was so fucking bad. Like, holy shit. Like, I have half a mind to just, like, throw, like, a little extra salt. So it's just outside my little, like, patio area. I don't really know what to call it. Because it's not a yard. It's just, like, a giant, like, thing of, like, concrete. Cement or whatever. In front of my apartment. So I guess it's, like, a patio area, I guess. Like, I've considered just taking the salt and just tossing it a little farther out into, like, the actual driveway. A concrete pad. Yeah, that. That thing, yeah. I'm having a date today. Holy shit. Yeah, so I've been considering, like, if we're, like, the next time I know it's supposed to snow, to just toss the salt out a little farther out. So it's not just hitting my little concrete area. No, it'll hit part of the road. But I'm not sure if that'd be counterproductive or not. Maybe I should do it anyway. I mean, who's gonna complain? The plow guy who never shows up? Well, he might still complain. People complain about anything. I mean, holy hell, there are people that will order spicy food. And who are, rather, they'll order spicy food that is marketed as being very, very spicy. And then they'll be very upset that it is extremely spicy. And again, I will admit, I may have done that a couple times myself, though, where I ordered something spicy and then was like, this was a mistake. No, that was a lesson learned the hard way, but I didn't, like, bitch about it to anybody, though. I was just like, oh, shit, can I get this, like, I'd buy a new one? You're just, like, order a new one that's, like, mild, please. Studded tires work wonders. Yeah, I was wondering what the nuance was for that, because I've seen them around in certain areas. I just wasn't sure what this, like, the legal tape is. Although, I mean, I can understand though why they wouldn't want everybody to have studded tires. But at the same time, I mean, they'd be useful when the places don't want to, like, get their shit together and, like, have everything plowed and dealt with in reasonable time frames. Just saying. Because I think out of the 3 states I've lived in, there's only one of them that has ever really been actually, like, doing pre-maintenance before the actual snow hits. And that was a rural town I lived in New York. That their guys would just be they would just be ready to go before the snow hit. Live in a state that's totally legal and honest. Yeah, like, if my memory is correct, where you live, I can believe that they are legal. I can believe that. Well, I have heard it's pretty up there, though. I could be wrong, though, but I've heard it's pretty. I've never been up there. Like, I've learned that in a lot of states, they're not really necessary, but people would want them anyway to increase the maintenance cost on roads. Yeah. And even then, I'm pretty sure this is, like, universal here in the US, but they never take care of their roads in a reasonable time. They never buy them in a reasonable time, never repair them. They're either going to be really bad, or they're going to decide to repair an area, but they're going to repair an area that doesn't really need that much work. And they're just going to ignore the really bad areas. Which I think is fucking bullshit. But, yeah. Towards fall. Goddamn Massachusetts people just turn to look at leaves that turned orange. My brother, they don't need to go that far. They can take a trip just a couple states over and then take a few hour drive. And then they can see some pretty fucking leaves. Orange leaves are not just in one place. Like, holy shit. For a lot of conditions, no 4-season tires and proper use of the low range gearbox. Yeah? But then you're implying people know what they're doing, which, in this day and age, I find that a little questionable. I mean, we are in an era right now where knowing how to drive stick and having a car that is stick is an anti-theft deterrent. Because a lot of people that are learning how to drive nowadays do not know how to drive stick. Studying tires is fun. I wouldn't know, I've never done it. So, I mean, like, I can't imagine just traveling somewhere to just go look at some, like, leaves changing colors. Like, I can understand, like, traveling, like, a few hours for, like, say, to see, get a better advantage of, say, like, an eclipse, or, like, the northern lights, or, you know, shit like that. Or, like, meteor showers. Stuff like that, I can understand a little more. But fucking leaves? Leaves? My brother. Why? There has to be another reason they're going there other than the leaves. There has to be. I refuse to believe people are that vain that they would travel states to go look at leaves. Cherry blossom leaves are beautiful. Okay, cherry blossoms I can kind of get behind because those don't exactly grow everywhere. But if we're talking about just run-of-the-mill, leaves changing colors, you don't need to travel states for that. You don't have to. It's not necessary. You don't have to travel that far from Massachusetts. I assure you, you do not. Because I have seen them and people have never seen leaves before. Right? Like, there are times, like, I'm not going to deny when I during the season change where I'll just be like whatever for like weeks and I'll be like, oh, that's really pretty. As it just dawns on me that the leaves have changed colors over time, so I only just now noticed. No, we call them leaf peepers and they take up every road they don't know how to drive. People don't know how to drive anywhere. Put in some rain, put in some snow, some hail, and it goes out the window for like a good portion of drivers. I know there are trees in Massachusetts you shouldn't have to travel to see the leaves. Exactly. And you're not going to convince me that all of Massachusetts is cities. You're not going to convince me that. You're not going to. I've only been, like, I haven't really been, I've only been to a couple places in Massachusetts, which was Boston. But I'm pretty sure I also saw trees on the way there. It's okay. You can leave. You don't have to leave your state to go look at pretty leaves changing colors. You don't have to, I promise. It's okay. It's okay. It's a midlife crisis. I mean, probably. A very good winter driver. I didn't say you weren't. I'm just saying that there's a lot that are not. And they'll insist that they are good, and they are not. Like, I know my mother was not a good winter driver. even though she 100% insisted that she was fine with winter driving, she was not. And she always called me being like overboard about like wanting to have a kit just in case it got stuck for a long period of time. She always thought I was overbearing and exaggerating, and that I was too anxious because I wanted to have like things like bottled water, or snacks, and stuff in the car and stuff. Part of I'm pretty sure Massachusetts has trees. That there's a grove of oak trees planted. There's a way to harvest for maintenance on USS Constitution. You know, that does sound familiar. Please, I love pictures, please. And I assure you, even if you show me pictures, it's not going to have me be like, oh, I want to go there. Because there are other things to do that. I mean, if I want to go look at trees changing colors, I just have to look at my path to work. Because holy hell, I pass trees every day. They just don't come out of nowhere. There's the one thing I never understood how they work, and that's mostly because I never really cared much to look into it. I've never learned how jumper cables work. Even though I was always told to, like, if I ever had a car, to try and have a set of them. But I never understood what they were actually for or how they work. I'm not smart, okay? I'm not smart. I'm lucky if I can remember how to change a tire. Oh wait, no. I have changed a tire. I'm not completely useless. They direct electricity from one car battery to another, so you can get the engine running on you're charging the battery up at that car. Huh. I did not know that. So then, what do you do if it doesn't work? Is that the oh shit? You gotta go call a tow truck. Because I was like, I don't actually know, like, how hard it is to actually, like, if a cold can actually, like, kill a car battery, or if they just gradually just burn out over time. Or how long they would, like, even last. I don't know car stuff. I'm not smart. I'm not car smart. Like, the farthest I can do for a car is, like, change a tire, put a key in the ignition, and put gas in the tank. That is, like, the extent of my knowledge on anything vehicle related. Oh, and the windshield fluid. batteries do deteriorate. In theory, you could jump a car with a bad battery and then drive to a shop, but it would be dead as soon as the engine turns off. So you could jump start it to get you somewhere, to get you to potentially where you need to go. But then the moment it's off, you're gonna have to go through a cycle all over again. At least that's how I'm understanding that. Modern cars like to turn off the engine for fuel economy reasons. The car is not in motion. Ugh. That is disgusting. Why would they do that? Why? Like, are you able to like disable that? Or is that like just factory installed bullshit? Like, what the fuck? Cause that just makes me think of like when we had a cause we have a train here that probably, I want to say it's like 2 or 3 times a week gets stuck on the tracks for like, I want to say it's like a half hour. I want to say. So that just blows my mind that they just be that Margaret. It'd be like, yeah, you're not in motion now. I'm gonna turn off now. And you're gonna be cold. Deal with it. Like, please. Please. You cannot disable that. That is bullshit. Y'all need... There needs to be a petition for both to counter that, because that is some bullshit. Like, that is some goddamn bullshit. What the fuck? Yes, let's just have my car decide to turn itself off. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Please. Then what happens when it's defective? Does it just suddenly turn off in the middle of the fucking road? Or worse? Like, hello? Like, why? You put a picture in Discord, an extreme cold can just absolutely destroy a battery. Well, like, I know extreme cold can destroy electronics, because I've had the cold destroy a couple of my controllers over the years. So I know it can destroy electronics, but I wasn't sure if, like, batteries were among them. Oh shit, that is pretty as hell. That is pretty, I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty, but I still 100% would not make a trip up there to just go look at pretty fuck to go look at that. I would need another reason entirely, and then it would be a side trip. I would not drag myself there intentionally to go look at that. Like, that would not be necessary, like... Maple syrup, but not to look at the leaves. Well, yeah, but even then, like, I couldn't justify even for, like, maple syrup. Because I could still get, like, maple syrup from before I'd even hit that point. Unless you're gonna try and convince me that that maple syrup is that good. And I do know that not all real maple syrups are made the same. I mean, yeah, like sure they have the same like mixes or like the same like general basic ingredients to like make it into a syrup, but not all the ratios and everything are the same between the different companies. Well, I do prefer to like. Well, I do like if I have to buy like real maple syrup, but you could, but you'd be biased. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, the type of maple tree also matters too, yeah. I mean, I could argue, but there's no. But I'm not gonna argue against a biased opinion because people like different things, and that's okay. Like some trees have saps more sweeter than others. Like the tree matters.
Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me.
But I will say, no matter like, in my opinion, I want to preface that. I do not think any like store-bought maple syrup will hold up to any like homemade or real homemade maple syrup. Tim's gonna set me t-shirt. Let's go. I need to get some of this merch. I need to. Because like I am planning on getting some merch of the electrician when I probably after the holiday. Yeah, I don't think any like store-bought will hold up to any like pure maple syrup at all. Store-bought maple syrup is still way better than the other syrup people use on pancakes. I don't know what you're talking about. Am I missing something? Did I miss... What are they putting on it? Fresh maple syrup is the best. Yes. Like, what syrup are you talking about, Wraith? I'm scared. I mean, like, what else are they putting on it? Like, because I can understand, like, you can put, I understand, like, maple syrup. I can understand putting butter. I can understand some people putting, like, powdered sugar. I don't understand why my niece would do that, but whatever makes her happy, I guess. But, what other syrup would they be putting on it? They're saying putting fruit with pancakes. Don't remind me. Don't remind me about that. Ugh. See, my dad used to like buy a lot of like Aunt Jemima stuff before he passed. And then I think when I was like 9 or 10, I ended up going on a field trip with school. And we were learning about maple syrup and stuff. And I had a chance to try actual pure maple syrup and whatnot. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I really liked it. And I ended up becoming an expense for the family because all I wanted with like the pancakes, French toast, whatever it was, I was like, I want the pure maple syrup. I want the actual maple syrup. Miss Buttersworth is probably the best non-maple syrup. I don't think I've ever had that one. I don't think. The brand sounds familiar, but I'm not coming up with any like recollection of any like logos or anything for it. That would consist of it. Use real maple syrup for a turkey recipe and then use the rest on pancakes. Yeah, like that school trip had to be ruined. That I need like I need pure maple syrup. Like I'll tolerate it if I'm actually like going out somewhere for breakfast, and I like get like pancakes or whatever. I'll endure it. I'll endure the syrup or whatever they have, but overall, if I am making pancakes or French toast in my apartment, we are having pure maple syrup. This is not negotiable. That reminds me, I need to restock. I haven't bought more in like ages. How far do I have to go? Yeah, it's not bad. No, maybe I can bribe one of my cousins to just mail me a thing from New York, so I can have one I'm really familiar with. A maple glaze on a turkey? I mean, there are weird. There are worse things. Huh. The American chef in the New York Times basically pour maple syrup on the outside of a bird for the last 20 minutes of cooking. Yeah, I try too. If I ever had a reason to bake a whole turkey. But I don't see me having that reason or requirement anytime soon. Like I don't even know what I would do with like all the if I like got a turkey, like even if I get just like I got a small turkey, like I don't know what I would do with all the extra meat. I don't even know what I'd do with it all. Because I mean, like, yeah, you can make this, you can make that, but it's like, that'd be a lot of meat for just one person. The part of the recipe actually kept was the berry mint sauce. I am curious. Turkey enchiladas. True. I didn't even think about that. No, I haven't had enchiladas in so long. Maybe next week is an enchilada. Next week might be enchilada week, I think. Where I just make a bunch of enchiladas. Well, I made like a whole bunch of like burritos last week. So maybe it's enchiladas time. Maybe. Perhaps. Cranberry, raspberry, or blackberry. I'm not a big fan of cranberries, but I could get behind raspberries. I could get behind raspberries and blackberries. Or even like mixed berries too. Which I know for I think it was last week actually. I had a I finally tried blueberry pie for like the first time. Which I'm not even still sure how I feel about it. It's like I didn't hate the blueberry pie, but I don't know. This texture felt weird to me. Maybe it was the crust that was weird. I don't know. Because I'm more of a holy fucking sneeze. Like I do a lot of because I like for me like I really like I really like apple pie. I like pumpkin pie. Like those are generally my two go-to pies. Tried cherry. Thought it was a little too sweet. But and I think the only other pie I've tried is pecan? I don't know how it's pronounced. Which I thought the texture did not get along with me at all. Found the article posted in Discord. Hell yeah! The question is, did they paywall it? Which we all know they like to do. Because why not paywall everything? Why not? Everything has to be paywalled these days. We're not allowed to have free stuff on the internet. No, we're not allowed that. Which I find really annoying that, like, news sites, articles, even if, like, they're not, like, even, it's just, like, everything, like, is getting fucking paywalled, or, like, oh, yeah, you need a subscription, we need you to join our newsletter, or we need you to disable your ad blocker. Like, please, stop. Stop. Because then you just like, oh yeah, just subscribe to our shit, and then you're gonna go sell my fucking email to like 20 other fucking people, or 20 other fucking companies, and I'm gonna get more of this shit, and then they're gonna go, all that information gets bagged up with all their shit, and they'll sell the information, and it's a never-ending fucking cycle. And people wonder why I hate subscribing to shit. And people wonder why services like Delete Me exist. Like, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not worth getting tilted over. So what's everybody's favorite pie? Or if you don't like, or if you don't have like a favorite pie, like you could go with like a different like pastry or some other like baked confectionery. Lemon meringue. Oh, lemon meringue's nice. I don't really get it a lot though. I haven't had lemon meringue in years. Holy shit. Cookie pie. Is that what I think it is? I need to make sure that's what I think it is before I lose my mind. Okay, I fucks with this. I fucks with it. It's exactly what I thought it was. I fucks with that. I like key lime. Although I don't think I could pick between an apple pie or a key lime pie though, because I like them both a lot. I don't think I could pick between them. Well, I mean, I could try, but then I'd be sad because I don't want the other pie too. Because they're both so good. Hey, welcome on in, Booty Heen. Hope you're doing well today. And then, like, somewhere below that, there is, like blueberry, pumpkin, and I'll have to put whatever other pies I haven't had below that. And then I'd put, like, pecan down near the bottom, because I've had pecan pie and I didn't really like it. Although, is there a chance I didn't like... Because I've never had pecans before I had pecan pie. So, maybe I should try pecans first. And see maybe if it's just a case that I didn't like those first. Because I remember when I got the slice of pie, it was free from work, so I didn't really have to like... Because it was free, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try this. Which there's so much different stuff I've tried because of work. So, maybe I just need to try pecans first. Just to see if I even like those to begin with. Because maybe I didn't like those. That could also explain why I didn't like pecan pie. How you doing today, Buddhahin? I just realized this is the one season I can bake like a maniac and no one's gonna look at me like I have two heads. I can bake all the cookies I want! I just fucking realized it's December, what the fuck? I could go on a giant baking spree and no one will bat an eye. This is amazing. Okay. So. Okay. Important question. What is everybody's least favorite cookie? Not favorite, least favorite. It's like, I know for me, I do not like, which by the way, y'all can say sacrilege when I say it. You can say heresy when I say this. I absolutely hate sugar cookies. Including the little ones, even like the ones you can buy at like Walmart or whatever. That's like frosted. Everyone's like, oh yeah, they're good. And it's like, no, I don't like these. I don't like these at all. Like I despise sugar cookies with like a burning passion. Like I'll take like a chocolate chip. I'll take a snickerdoodle, a gingerbread, peanut butter cookie with like the Hershey Kiss on it. Just no snickerdoodles. Fucking raisin cookies. That is my second hated cookie. Fucking oatmeal raisin. Like, I'll get an oatmeal raisin cookie if I'm in the mood for one, but if I'm grabbing a cookie and I'm expecting that I'm gonna get like a chocolate chip cookie, and I bite and I get fucking raisin, we are going to fight. I don't like nothing against the, well actually yeah, 100% everything against the store-bought sugar cookies, but like, so, which I don't like homemade sugar cookies, but I also don't like but like those like store-bought ones you get from like Walmart or whatever, they're somehow higher on my dislike list. Like, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know. But I 100% do not like them. Oatmeal, yes. Raisin, no. I mean, fair. I've never really had a cookie with just raisin in it. It's always been like oatmeal raisin with like some like I want to say it's like cinnamon. I want to say. Least favorite of Samoas or basically any cookie with coconut. Me and coconut have a complicated relationship. Like, inherently, I do not like coconut. Even if it's like shredded on like a cake or whatever, I don't like it. But you can like make something with like coconut. Whoa, is it water? I'm not sure what it is that's like inside a coconut. It's like considered like water or milk. I'm not sure. But you can make something with that, and it probably wouldn't bother me. But I do not like the meat of the coconut. I don't like it. They make a great improvised weapon, though. I mean, what? Probably not something you want to get hit on the head with, though. Probably. Yeah, it's fine. They'll walk it off. It's okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna watch something today. And I've just been stuck in Yap land. Whoops. I'm terrible. Why do I do this to myself? You love Yapland? I don't mean to like get all like caught up in yapping people's ears off. It just kind of happens sometimes. Yap ASMR? No, no, no. Me and ASMR do not get along. Look, I still have a friend that's trying to convince me to do like voiceover work, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I should do that. Why? Why would y'all want that? Why would you want that? Why? My voice is like nails on chalkboard. What do you mean? I can voice your OC. Oh my god, what OC? 3 just to be annoying. Of course. I expect no less from you. Like, the equivalent of my ASMR would be the pipes falling constantly and it's cursed. So... it's complicated. Because I think voiceover could be fun. It could be. But with that said, if I had to do a like a prolonged voice that is not like my actual voice, it would be, it'd be difficult for me to do that. As for like ASMR, I how do I put it? People can get really weird with ASMR, depending on what like people do. And I don't think I could, even if I wanted to do it, I don't think I could really do it. I don't think I could do it very well because I'm not really affected by most, like, I can't even say most because I haven't found it. I've never really been affected by like any type of like ASMR content. People are weird in general. People can get really fucking weird with ASMR creators, okay? People get really fucking weird. You can narrate as your regular voice. Yeah, like something like that, I don't think I'd mind as much. But I don't think I could do like... I could not voice act though. I don't think I could voice act. That reminds me, did y'all see the that horrendous fucking AI English dub that Amazon's been trying to do? Because holy, as I saw a clip of it on like Twitter, I think it was yesterday, and it was so fucking bad. But like I don't even know like how I would get into doing like voiceover work though for like narration and stuff. I'm not sure how I would get into that. That might be a Google dive for later. I think it'd be fun to like help people with stuff like that. God damn, I'm out of cocoa. What the fuck? Why am I out of cocoa? I guess I'm ready to work cocoa later. For some extra packets. It's like I feel like even if like I wanted to like get into like doing narration and stuff, I feel like with the whole giant rise and like I hate to say it, and like AI and stuff, I feel like there'd be a lot would just be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go use this tool with like that doesn't exactly do emotion well, and they would just settle for that rather than just having someone who would just be like, yeah, I'll do that for you, I'll narrate it, and like, and I hate that. I hate that a lot actually. Like, but I think also being able to like narrate someone's like lore video would be pretty cool though. But does require portfolios, which I do not have. And I mean, while I could, like, narrate the Poetic Edda or something, most would not be interested in that. Probably. Well, no, there might be a couple people, but that's beside the point. I think maybe I just need to rip the band-aid off and just what was it? Just fucking do it. Because then at least that way, at least I know, like, I at least threw myself out there rather than just what is it? Everyone hates AI narrators, but we can't escape them because the people making the content with cheap and AI narration is everywhere. Yeah. This is true, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure the most I've ever used AI in, like, anything is for speak to text, for transcriptions. That way I don't have to, like, manually write out every single fucking subtitle. I can just edit it as I need. You could not engage in that content. I absolutely hate AI as narration. I don't like AI's fucking speak to text or text to speak or is it TTS? Yeah, TTS. I mean, you got, like, people who will just they'll make up Reddit stories, and then they will literally just plug it into some software, have the AI read it, and then post it up on YouTube, post it up on TikTok, and then people just engage the shit. Yeah. Like, I've used it's I'm not sure, it's technically speak to text in Vegas for subtitles, but that's probably the most I've ever really gone into it, like, in any sort of, like, editing content wise, was just so I didn't have to, like, go through and for the stuff I do subtitles for and not have to go through all of it. And even then, it's a fucking headache to do. Which is why a lot of my content doesn't have subtitles. That's the battle I don't feel like picking with the fucking editing software. TTS is a bit different, yeah. But I just, I don't think it has a place. I am so tired of, like, the constant, like, AI slop that's, like, on YouTube shorts and whatnot. Like, it hurts. It hurts. I think I think as a tool, AI can be useful. But I do not believe it has a place in fucking everything. That being said, any TTS software doesn't sound like an obvious robot. It needs to be destroyed. I still wonder what Zendrea uses. Although, I mean, let's realistically though, like, the company's spending all this money on, like, well, I'm not gonna say like a lot of them, they are not having a net positive income. They are having a lot more of a what do you put it? They're not, they don't generally make as much money as what they're pouring into for development. Personal opinion, you shouldn't be able to make money off of AI doing 90% of the work for you. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I think as a tool, it's great. I don't think you should be using it to do everything. I just remember Zentrea's stuff from like a few years ago. Like, I wonder if she's going from like speak tech to TTS to then being outputted. Which even then, there would still be a decent amount of computing power to even do that. I will forever have a beef with Gen AI though. Yeah, like, I think if it's used as a tool, I think it's fine, but it should not be doing all the work for you. Okay, Buddy Han, appreciate you poking on in. I hope you have a wonderful night. Yeah. So it is STT to TTS. That makes sense. Vettel, he's the guy behind Neurosama, right? Okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had the right guy in mind. Because there are too many names to keep track of. High Neuro and Evil. Oh. Huh. Yeah, they're in the category of people I know of, but I've never really, like, engaged with their content. So. Because unfortunately, I wish I had more time to, like, consume content than be committed to work and stuff. maybe I should just take a day and just find clips of different VTubers and just watch them. Because you could tell me, oh, that this person, and this person, and this person, and 90% of the time I'd be like, who? I'd be like, oh yeah, there's a name. There might be a face. But then there's gonna be like no other context. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure most of the people I've met has been what is it? Mostly either from them finding me on Twitter or they like rated or something. Who the fuck is this? No one important. Okay. Random spam message number 2. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I know I didn't even really know, like, who, Donna or, Brandon and them were until you guys happened. You know, it's funny, honestly, that, like, I find it wild that so many of you guys came from did the snowball that happened when I watched that what video was this? From the Fat Electrician. I don't remember what video it was, but I find it wild to think about, like, if I hadn't, like, done that one video that and just started that nosedive, that so many of you wouldn't be here, like. It's a lot, like, to think about. But how, like, just, like, something small can just snowball into something else. It's so weird. Oh shit, it's like 3 p.m. Fuck! I still got a few minutes before I have to go. I still got a couple minutes. Okay. Okay, so y'all, if you guys are in the Discord, not one reactors, and I know, right? I got totally yapped. I went totally yapped. Which it would have been fine if I started at noon like I originally planned, but life. The best laid plans of my simman are often led awry. So, alright, okay. Okay, so if you're in Discord, in like the last 3 suggestions are posted for React, if you guys should put a reaction to it for which one you guys want done. And when I get home from work tonight, I will get a video done for it. Am I supposed to go live tomorrow? I mean, like, hell, I didn't initially, like, plan on going live today, but stuff happened. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to go live tomorrow. Which, if you guys were here last night, you guys probably already know, but I'm just going to reiterate it. And I know I mentioned it in Discord too, but this Saturday, there is a stream. There's a stream this Saturday. Which I need to double check with Tanya to make sure it wasn't just Tanya being like late night, tired. But we will be doing a candy tier list. Just from how last night discussion about candy and shit. And then I'm not sure what's going to be going on. So, because I'm taking a personal day on Saturday, so I'll be home. So we're gonna hang out, have fun, all the good shit. So I'm looking forward to it. There will probably be a channel in Discord open later for you guys to post different candy and stuff that you guys want ranked. So please do look forward to it. Alright. Okay. I need to get ready for work. Do we have a raid target? There will be a new video on Friday. Also, let's see, who's live right now? Hey, Ruby. You know what? Y'all are telling me about Vettel, so I'm gonna raid Vettel. Anyways, y'all take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Do the things. Stuff in Discord will be posted later for the candy tier list. New video on Friday. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.